I'm feeling myself, acquiring wealth. This ain't no performance, I am enormous, expensive garments. Don't know if they lie, swallow my pride, and I vibe, and I just vibe. I'm back on the
U2 is the third and last 50. Welcome. At 814, meet X20.
Yo, what up, man? Chris, I'm checking in, man. Back with the blog, man. Make sure that like button and subscribe anyway, and I appreciate all the support. Salute to everybody. SnakeEyez versus Swamp. You know what I'm saying? First of all, shout out to Public Influence Battle League. I don't know much about them. This battle was in Dayton, Ohio, so maybe they're Ohio League. You know what I'm saying? I don't know much about them. I've seen a few of their battles. They seem to be another league that's actually moving and shaking. They have booked some, I think they did Tay-Rock and Quest McCody, a couple other battles I saw on their platform. So they booking some of the names in this culture. And now they did Ab and Kid Slade. That battle was also on this card. And they booked Swamp and SnakeEyez. Originally, I thought this battle might be a URL battle because both of these two battlers battle on URL. And, you know, this would have been a pretty good battle on either platform, but we get a YouTube release, we get it dropped on this joint, so this is a good look for them. And if I'm not mistaken, they had a bet. If Swamp won, he was supposed to give a Raccoon plate to SnakeEyez to eat, and if SnakeEyez won, I believe Swamp had to wear an eye patch. I don't know if it was just in battles or just in general. I don't know.
Business nigga, you weak as hell. You a garden snake.
I hear you. I feel like y'all had a bet years ago, probably last year, a couple years ago. Basically said if you beat him, he has to eat raccoons and stuff.
Yeah, I'm definitely bringing a plate of raccoons.
Can we lock that in? Can we lock that in?
That's insane, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
I would love to lock that in.
I don't know if I can honor that bet. I don't want to get.
I mean, if you're gonna win, it don't matter. I'm just saying, if you're gonna win, it don't matter.
You know.
Nah, man.
If I'm gonna beat you.
Nah, man.
I know the excuses.
I don't want you no raccoon platters, man.
See, he know what's going on. He know what's going on.
He know. Go get my you know. That shit might be delicious to him, but you know, I don't know, man.
You good, man. That nigga scared. You know I'm winning, nigga.
That's what I'm saying.
I
tell you what, and look,
you can like,
if I lose the battle, I'll walk around with an iPad for the rest of the year.
And the rest of the year? Come on. For the rest of the year.
Rest of the year,
you could declown all year like he walked. Y'all got it. Hold on.
I can let that resonate.
Yeah, that's a good bet.
Wait.
That's a good bet.
So you telling me if you win
a
battle, I gotta eat some raccoon dish of your choice or whatever. But if I win, you gotta wear eye patch for the rest of the year, even in your battle.
That's impactful.
But so that was the bet that happened on J Black's channel when they did a little face off. So yeah, coming into the battle, I was definitely anticipating this. You know what I'm saying? They had a little membership. If you wanted to join a channel for like $4.99, you could basically watch the event. So it was like basically this was a $4.99 pay-per-view. Can't beat that. Salute to them. You know, Mike P did a thing where he was saying that memberships on YouTube might be a new way to get people to support pay-per-views. I don't know, but I purchased it anyway. SnakeEyez went first. He had a good first round. I could tell right away he wasn't getting a lot of love. I don't know what it is. A lot of times I watch SnakeEyez battles and I don't feel like people be rocking with him with a lot of stuff he say. I don't know if it's just who he's battling, whether it's Rock, whether it's Capo. Now we see Swamp. A lot of times when he battles, I feel like he never really has the crowd. Like, people may like some of the things he say, but his opponents always tend to be more fan favorites than him. So I don't know if it's because he's the villain. I don't know what it is. But first round, he starts off with a little wrestling bar. Tay-Rock was there, so it kind of went appropriate. That was a nice little bar. First time on this battle rap league, and I'm truly disgusted. We could have handled this behind the scenes, but now I gotta shoot you in public. Public Influence Battle League. That was a nice bar. I can't front. I like it.
I'm on the grind though. We been to the battle. I ain't gotta lie, bro. RP the Swamp. All his homies considered in their bio. I'm from Harlem, and this on cam, so he finna get it in Ohio. He's so cooked. He's so cooked. Y'all got a goat book, leaving folks shook. White chocolate, I ain't have to give you no look. I'll catch you right in your rounds. Have bro shook. He a landscaper. Let the chrome cook. Don't push. That's how you literally take a page out his notebook. I came with a vision.
He had a barbecue Baby Ray's bar that was pretty cool. A Ja Rule Yayo flight bar, you know, that when they was on a flight together, that thing went viral. A T.I. reduced lunch tray bar, that was kind of nice. I like SnakeEyez first round. I thought his first round was really, really good. You know what I'm saying? It probably wrapped for about, I think these were 2-minute rounds, but SnakeEyez went like 4 minutes or whatever. You know what I'm saying? 4.5 minutes to be exact. So he went a little bit over the time, but he had a really good first round. Swamp comes back in the first round. He also rapped for 4 minutes, even though at the end of the round he did complain that Snake rapped longer than him. But if you go back and time the rounds, Snake only rapped like 30 seconds longer than Swamp. So it felt longer. I will admit it did feel a little bit longer, but when you actually break it down, they kind of rap very similar with only the difference of 30 seconds. No big deal. Swamp had, I came to put hands on a Harlem nigga quicker than Uso. We all saw that clip on with Cam on that situation. He had a Snake rap too tight kind of bar, like how you the Snake and you ain't rap too tight, like your mind ain't rap too tight. The way he set that up was pretty cool.
If I spin this nigga block and don't hit nothing, I'm reversing the whip. Yeah. Fuck getting even, I'ma get at him. Even in the Bible, that Snake talk only work on a bitch.
The way he set that up was good too. That was whole Adam and Eve flip. He set that up really, really good. But at the end of this, even though Swamp got more reaction, I think when you separate the crowd, I think you still get a first round of SnakeEyez. To me, he just had a better first round, even though he did not have the crowd reaction. You got to definitely eliminate the crowd reaction and just listen to the bars, and you'll probably come to the conclusion that SnakeEyez was a little bit better in the first round. Second round, Snake tried like a little Adam and Eve rebuttal. It was cool. You know what I'm saying? I'll probably give it like a 6 out of 10. It was cool. He had a lot of Raccoon bars. This was his Raccoon. He kind of went through these little Raccoon bars.
Watch how you speak your words. You talk that fly shit till he make the curve. The metal sing his wings clip till he grounded. That's how you treat a bird. It's different. Plus, I know why this nigga be tripping. He ate too much of that Raccoon spaghetti with them Raccoon biscuits. Riding around town, fucking all them Raccoon bitches. Trying to impress him at the barbecue, frying all that Raccoon chicken. He make it exquisite. Talk about for dessert, he got some Raccoon pies. Nigga, where the fuck was your antennas when Bonnie was giving the boss Raccoon eyes? Nigga, where the fuck was your antennas when Bonnie was giving the boss Raccoon eyes?
You a diabetic, you should be getting used to getting poked in your stomach. That was pretty cool. He had a few diabetic bars or whatever. And he had an AI meta glasses kind of bar. Nice. And that was SnakeEyez' second round. I don't think it was as good as his first, but it was a pretty good second round. I'll give it to him. Swamp comes back in the second round. This shit I do is hardly legal, but I'm armed and legal. Tonight I brought 2 of the biggest threats to a snake, and that's hawks and eagles. Pretty nice way to start. A New York nigga gonna get a tray to his face just in the nick of time. Trae Young, New York Knicks, we all know back in the day when Trae was with Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? And him and the Knicks had a little rivalry, a little quick little rivalry, you know what I'm saying, in the playoffs.
Give a fuck if this nigga is some type of snake, that don't mean I won't attack you. Listen, Snake, I'm never rattled. I will kill you and leave your eye on the mantle. You gonna catch a bullet after you see something spiraling at you. I'm cool, calm, but in my palm is something that'll fly off the handle. Nigga, go. If you any type of gangster, my nigga, then shoot your gun. Where I'm from, we shoot for fun. If you see a nigga like me, you should run. Either this battle gonna be a 30 clip or something like our Real Vision, 2-1. What you gonna...
So halfway through the second round, I'm thinking like, I don't know who's gonna win this second round. It's kind of close. Swamp separates the second half of his second round. He talk about Miss Pac. We all know she a battle rapper and everything. I think SnakeEyez was dating her. I don't know if he was engaged to her or trying to get engaged to her. I don't know, but that's what Swamp said. And basically said, in a roundabout way, saying she was only fucking with you because she wanted to eat the dot so that she could level up. Like,
you was in love with Miss Pac, man. To the point of whole wedding, you was ready to set it up. Whole time Miss Pat just wanted to eat the dots ghost nigga so she can level up.
He talked about, now this is a thing that's true about Snake. So he a Crip. He was with Bird for a little while, so he was part of Island Gang. He is like part of Bags and Bodies. He was Dot Mob for a minute. So he was talking about all the click hopping that he was doing, and then called him a battle rap prostitute. It kind of hit really well, because if you think about it, he's been kind of connected to a lot of different things. So I thought that went over well. Stop telling me you a nigga that stand 10 toes down when Snake don't even have feet. That was Swamp's second round. Swamp clearly wins round 2. So now I got it 1-1 going into the third. Now we remember there's a bet on the line, so this is for all the marbles right here. And Snake kind of disappointed me in the third, man. Like, I don't know if he forgot his bars, but he stopped all of a sudden. It seemed like he only rapped for like 90 seconds. He was like, I apologize for anybody I disrespected with diabetes, and then said, y'all been disrespecting my eyes for so long, or whatever, so fuck you. That was actually pretty funny. You and Raccoons go together. Y'all both be in trash environments. And then he might have said another bar here and there, and he was just like, yo, time. So for a nigga that was pretty much rapping 4 minutes, to get here and rap like 2 minutes or less in a judge battle, not cool. It seemed like he stopped way too quick. Maybe after 90 seconds. Swamp comes back in the third round. He had a Crip disability bar that was pretty cool. He had a kind of a haymaker at the end about kind of flipping what Tay Rock said to him when Tay Rock said that he walked through the swamp and whatever. He was like, I'm gonna walk through with Air Force Ones, and then I'm gonna turn them into snake skin. I don't know. Swamp clearly went to third, bro. And then they judged it at the end based on a little crowd reaction, and everybody picked Swamp. So,
okay, so listen. Everybody said Swamp won? Yeah! Hold on. Did anybody say SnakeEyez won? No! All right, so Swamp won clear, man. So
it's time you eat the raccoon food, man. I want to see it too. I want you to own up to your bet. I'm gonna be very disappointed, man, if you do not own up to your bet. You lost. You kind of stopped abruptly in the third, and then I saw you mumbling a little bit in the crowd, kind of mumbling a little bit like you were kind of going over your words. It made me feel like you forgot where you was at and you was trying to get it back, but just trying to like not, you ain't want to talk in the mic or whatever. That's kind of what I thought. Like maybe you kind of forgot where you were, because in a situation like this, I know you just didn't rap. I know you didn't write for 90 seconds. So to me, even a semi-choke, which is what you try to pull a bet move and just stop the round, I understand it, but it was a bad look. I got Swamp winning rounds 2 and 3 pretty clear. That's just my thoughts. Chris, I'm biased. Holla at your boy.